when it comes to KD, like our friend Tommy here likes to geek out when it comes to star players.
Yeah, because we can win a
That
title.
that name
Hello,
when that name and a
hello.
team.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Hey guys, welcome back to Tea Time with Tommy. I know you guys seen me way back in the past. I'm Sarah. I'm just going to be filling in for Paula for a few months as she's on vacation. And we have, of course, Tommy here and Norbz. And we're going to be talking about a little bit of basketball today.
Welcome back, Sarah. Woo, good to have you back.
So, who do you think we should talk about in the NBA today? Who's a hot subject in Toronto?
OG?
Yeah, let's go with him. So,
all right.
The original OG.
Oh, Mr. Comedian, yes.
So there's been a few rumors I've heard, and he might not be happy with the Raptors. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, hey, Norbz, you want me to start off first?
Go ahead, man.
So, okay, what's going on here is, guys, we at Tea Time are not saying he wants out of Toronto. So I don't want to see comments or people meeting me up in the street or texting me saying, Tom, are you an idiot? Is this real? Does he want out of Toronto? There's no basis that he wants out of Toronto. It's just we're getting reports he's unhappy with his offensive role with the Raptors. Nick Nurse did an interview with Sportsnet, I believe, guys, a couple days ago. If you guys saw it, he said he's just unhappy with his role on offense. That's all it is. I don't think it's a big thing, but it's something to look at because OG's got a couple more years with the Raptors under his contract. He can't leave free agency next year. So, I mean, he's still with us. So basically, it's something to look at. Saying that, it is kind of, like I said, something to look at because if he's unhappy, if there's reports he's unhappy with his role, what does that mean in the past for past Raptors stars? They leave. So basically, there is a good chance. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I hope he retires a Raptor, but there's a very good chance he will leave Toronto in the near future. If his contract runs up in 2 years, he's going to ask for a trade. So hopefully Nick Nurse can implement in the offense. But I mean, to be fair to Nick Nurse, love OG, but he's not a franchise offensive cornerstone player like a KD, like a Kyrie, like a Donovan Mitchell or a LeBron. So, I mean, he's going to understand his own value, how much he can go. So that's my opinion. Hopefully it's not true. The rumors are not true, but if it is, there's a good chance, guys, he might end up leaving Toronto.
I don't really know why he's unhappy. Is it the condo construction in downtown Toronto or like the traffic that's going on?
I'm
like,
gonna get a comic place for you. I'm gonna do the comedy place in downtown Toronto in near Eglinton Station. That's famous. I'm gonna put a slot for you in that one, Norbz.
Oh, Mr. Tom, I know. Yeah, I'm not quite the comedian in this group, So, I don't really know. It just baffles me as to why like certain players don't want to keep playing for Toronto. Like the unhappiness or the happiness that they may feel. But in the case of OG, I think the reason why he's not happy is because he wants a big role in the team, and Nick Nurse, as he was interviewed recently, that he wants to work with OG very closely, especially in the offensive category, being a big part in the offensive role. Unfortunately, he missed 48 games last season due to injury, but he's still up there in the offensive category for the Raptors. Like he's a big asset to this team, and Nick Nurse is doing whatever it takes to work with OG to stay stable and be satisfied with this role in the team. So I think that he's probably unhappy because there's other players out there that gets more attention than him. But I don't think so. Like he's up there in the offensive role with the team. Like he's one of the star players in our team, to be honest with you. So Nick Nurse is doing whatever it takes to help him out and hopefully stay with the team.
Yeah. What do you think if like he's unhappy because of his role and then they bring in Kevin Durant through a trade? Do you think he's going to be like, can I be one of those people that gets traded because you want to bring him in who's going to take up more of that role and make me more unhappy?
Yeah, Sarah, you know what Norbz thinks about that? You know what Norbz thinks about Kevin Durant in Toronto with me. So, I mean, you know my answer, Norbz. What's yours?
Well, when it comes to KD, like our friend Tommy here likes to geek out when it comes to star players. When
we can win a title,
when that name and a team like the Raptors are put together in the same sentence, he geeks out automatically. It's great.
We can't win with the. I'm not doing this with you again, man. We cannot win with the present team right now, guys. It's not happening unless Scotty Barnes turns out to be the top 10 player in NBA history. We got Kevin Durant. Come on, like,
yeah.
Hello.
But will you lose him if he comes in? Like, would you rather see Kevin Durant come in and lose OG? Or do you want to satisfy OG, try and make him happy, give him a bigger role, and not get someone like Kevin Durant?
I mean, hey,
I think it's going to be it's probably going to be challenging though. Like if like hypothetically KD joins the Raptors, I think Tommy will be very happy about that. But when it comes when it comes to OG being a part of that team with Kevin Durant and possibly Pascal Siakam and Fred VanVleet, I think to me, I think he's going to be happy. I would say if a star player comes to Toronto, whoever that may be, I think that's what he needs. He needs a little bit of motivation. He needs a little bit of just a pick me up. Playing with an all-star, learning from that player, and playing well together in a cohesive unit. I would have no problem OG being happy with that, in my opinion, because I think that's what he needs. He needs a breath of fresh air for the Raptors, something of a star magnitude, and whoever that may be that the Raptors can acquire. I mean, could be KD, who knows? But I think that's what OG needs, a little pick-me-up, a star player in that magnitude in the team. I think he'll be happy with that.
I know, Sarah, I really, you know how much I love you, but I mean, is that a honest question? Like, really? Like, is that a good, like, would I rather see OG in Brooklyn and KD in Toronto? Like, hello, who wouldn't?
Hey, who was on the team when the Raptors won the championship, though?
Oh, yeah, on the bench. He was on the bench.
He did. When he was a rookie with that team, he was doing pretty good. And I think that goes back to what Norbz was saying. He had those big players and he was doing pretty well. And I think he needs another guidance person back on the team with him to like get him back on that straight and narrow,
Oh, yeah. You're saying
get him back to being happy and focusing well.
Yeah.
Okay. KG with OG. My bad, sir. So you meant KG guiding OG. Yeah, actually KD's not a leader, so I don't know if that's gonna be good guidance from him. He's not really great in his leadership resume lately, so it could be two guys unhappy.
Maybe he just needs that one person that he clicks with, that it just goes well with.
Yeah, I'm not sure about KD, but
so then do you think OG could help the Raptors bring another championship or no? What do you think?
Go ahead, Norbz. Go ahead.
I don't think so. Yeah, I highly doubt it because OG, as I mentioned, I mean, he needs a leader in front of him. He needs a leader to learn from and to gel well with. And without that, big star player of that magnitude, I don't think that the Raptors will have enough to contend for a championship. I mean, they're gonna have to grind without any star players, like what they did in the previous seasons, right? So without that star player, I mean, there's no boost. But if that star player doesn't come to the Raptors, they're gonna have to grind, with the current guys that they have. But as Tom likes to geek out over these star players, whoever that may be,
yeah, because they win the title for crying. I'm not repeating myself again.
Or
they win the title,
putting a star player and the Raptors in the same sentence. Like if that ever happens, definitely OG will will pretty much like have a great experience playing for the team if there ever was one coming to Toronto. So yeah, I mean it remains to be seen what the future holds for the Raptors.
You gotta forgive my friend here, Sarah, because he has no clue what he's talking about. Like, I mean, hello, Norbz, superstars equal championships. You're not going to win with a bunch of role players a championship. You need one.
Superstars maxing out contracts and taking up the farm.
Kawhi Leonard, 2019, guys. Hello. But anyways, but I'm going to agree with Norbz here. He can't. I don't think he can help with the championship team because, I mean, really, like, he basically he has the defense and the offense, but I mean, he needs to be that third or second. And on a championship team, is he that second or third player, guys? He could still reach that potential, be the third wheel, but like he's a great defensive stopper, right? So every team needs that. But I mean, can he score enough? Can he be that player who can like help a team win the championship? I'm gonna have to go with Norbz or not. Probably not. So I mean, now if he's like a fourth wheel, like okay, fine, like I guess. But I mean, you need him. A guy like OG, you kind of need him to be the third wheel. And I don't know if he's gonna reach that in his career. So yeah, gotta go with that. Probably not. So please trade him for Kevin Durant.
But do you think OG feels so unhappy? Maybe because he won that championship and he was like doing great, and then it just kind of went downhill, and he probably thought in his head, "Oh, I'm going to be a star," and now he's not living up to that potential in his head to be a star, and maybe that's why he's so unhappy.
I mean, I don't know what he wanted, guys. Like, did we all expect him to be a cornerstone player, like a good, solid player? Yes.
Yeah, but he came in so young, so I feel like in his head, coming into the league at such a young age, he's probably thinking, "Oh, I should have been a star. Why am I not a star? Why is this team not making me a star?"
Because he can't lead us to a championship. Like, I mean, if you're a star, superstar, you have to have the skill talent, guys, offensively at least to lead a team to a championship. Like you got it, and there's only a few handful. I'm not blaming OG. He's a great guy off the court, great teammate, and he's a very solid player. But I just don't think like if you really like if he expects to be a star for what? Like to make a team like play just above 500? Like is that what fan bases are looking for? To have stars just to sign autographs, take selfies with them, and lead them to a first round exit sweep? Like I mean.
Oh.
No, I'm not. And I love OG too as a fan. Like I love that name, OG. Like you can't diss that name, right? But I mean, nothing against the guy. I just don't think he can be that franchise. You
know.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's gonna be more to what the Raptors need. OG's a really good asset. He's a good supporting cast member, but in terms of leading the way to a championship, I mean, he can really just help out with the team and what they need to get there. But in terms of like that extra mile, that extra caliber, definitely the Raptors will need someone else.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. So that means I think he's gonna go to a different team. So I don't think he's gonna retire a Raptor. But Tommy and Norbz,
Chicago?
Do you think he's gonna retire a Raptor, or do you think he's gonna go? I think he's gonna hop from a few different teams, in my opinion. But
I'm gonna have to go with him. He's not gonna retire a Raptor. I'm sorry, Raptors. You know what, guys? Norbz, I think we're gonna get blasted under comments. People like, so Norbz and I aren't saying he's a bad player, guys. I want Raptors fan base to know across the country, like Norbz and I aren't saying, Sarah, that he's a bad player. It's just that, is he a franchise, like second, first star player can lose to a title? No, like we're just being honest, right? Like, I mean, like, you know, am I ever going to play for the Raptors? No, I'm not going to hurt my feelings. So it's just the same thing with OG. Like, we're not saying he's a bad player. Maybe he can show us wrong. Go to, Sarah's new adopted home, Chicago, and be a superstar there.
Come to the Bulls.
Oh my, no, stop.
Yeah,
imagine if that would happen. And you know what?
Sarah betrayed us.
Honestly, like when I thought of OG and the Chicago Bulls, I think that will be a good destination because
Yeah,
the Chicago Bulls are that up and coming team again.
They
I mean,
are.
they're such a good team, like in recent
Mhm.
years, and adding OG into that formula over there, I think it can work. I mean, to me, he may not retire as a Raptor. He could probably just stay on for like a year or two. But if a trade ever comes, I think Chicago would be a nice place to go for him. I
I
would
mean,
think. I would think
well,
they're an
I'll,
exciting team. Don't get me wrong.
oh, they are. I totally agree with you. Though. It's like OG
Yeah.
Chicago. I agree with you. That man, that Chicago logo with OG wearing that jersey, that red and white, that looks good on him, right? But like it's the same color as Toronto almost. But anyway, like what I'm trying to, I want to say one
Probably why
thing
it
though,
looks good on him.
and a Chicago Bulls jersey for Sarah, of course. But what?
Six-time NBA champion, people.
Hey,
You got to get that. Got to get that legacy back.
We
At some point in
we
time.
do.
absolutely. But here's the thing, guys. Real about I'll make a serious answer the question, Sarah. This is my prediction, guys. He's going to be in a
Okay.
Brooklyn Nets jersey. He's going to be in Brooklyn Nets jersey because Kevin Durant's
Don't
going to
tell
be
me
in
he's
the
going to
Toronto
get
Raptors
traded for
jersey.
KD just because of that.
You
gonna
think
happen.
he's gonna get traded for
Masai.
KD?
Guys, Masai is a genius. The best NBA CEO, general manager, whatever his title is in NBA. It's going to happen. We're getting KD in Toronto.
But there's gonna have to be more in that trade for Brooklyn to give up KD that easily. They're not gonna give him up just
Oh,
for
yeah.
OG.
Oh yeah, like I mean,
You're not just gonna get OG in that deal. You gotta like squeeze in like 3 or 4 draft picks and prospects in that whole thing. You gotta trade the farm, man. You gotta
I
trade
mean, I'm
the
going to
farm
risk
for
it.
KD.
You're both going to hate me for saying this. All of Raptors fan base is going to hate me for saying this. But if you got to give up Scotty Barnes and OG, and that's it. That's all I'm saying. Scotty Barnes and OG, that's it. Sean Marks, that's all you're getting.
I don't think so. That's
we
not
go
enough.
for it. You can't
But-
tell
That's not
Scotty
enough.
Barnes is going to be a Hall of Famer. We don't know. He's a great guy. He's a great athlete.
I don't think giving up all that for KD is gonna win you a championship again. It's not.
Huh?
You're not gonna beat teams like the Mavericks or Golden State with just KD.
No,
You're
I mean, you're right, sir. What I meant was just only 2 players in that package is OG and Scotty and draft picks. Sean Marks asked for more, forget it. He's in Looney World, Sean Marks and Joe Tsai right now. They are in the Looney World right now. I don't even know if they want to trade KD with the offer prices they're asking for him. The dude's not 28 anymore. He's 34. Still a legendary player, KD. But he's a 34-year-old player. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying only Raptors fan base, Sarah Norbz. I'm just saying only OG and Scotty Barnes. Fine, go for that deal. That's all they're asking for. But they're asking for more. Yeah, of course, Sarah. You don't want KD with a bunch of, clodhoppers on the team. I think that's not going to be good. So, absolutely. It's gonna happen, guys. Why does no one want KD in Toronto? I don't get this. Even my brother doesn't want him in Toronto. Like, what's going on?
It's not that we don't want KD in Toronto. It's that like what you'd have to give up to get him to come to Toronto is too much to ask.
I just killed my Achilles just by hearing that song.
You what? Killed your? I don't get it. Your comedic jokes. Okay. Listen,
I just injured my Achilles just by hearing that.
Don't worry, I got you. I'm in school to be an athletic trainer.
Do you even have a Good Life membership?
Yeah.
Do you even have a Good Life membership? Or Equinox
Who needs
membership?
that?
I just think that OG will not be a Raptor though, guys. Unfortunately, hope he does. You never know, but it's gonna be tough. Like he wants to go back to the US, right? You can kind of sense it. I think guys like Fred VanVleet, Pascal, if he's not traded, Scotty, they're lifers. But it remains to be seen. 5 years from now, will Scotty stick with it? I don't know when his rookie contract runs out. Maybe in 2 years. Does he want to resign with us?
I feel like if he stays a star, he'll resign. I think if
it says here he's under contract for both next season and 2023 to 2024. So 2 more years, and he's got a player option for 19.9 million for 2024.
I don't know, guys. Look at the hockey world. Johnny Gaudreau, Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah, that's still a heavy contract in place there.
Hey, but like, yeah, Kevin Durant to Toronto and OG was looking good in the Brooklyn Nets jersey. Yeah, I'm getting blasted. I'm getting blasted.
Tommy, get that.
If people comment on our video, I'm getting blasted. I'm done.
Get that out of there, man. Yeah, get that out of
I'm getting blasted.
No one agrees with Tommy.
No,
No.
I'll take it though. As long as there's comments, if they want to like blast me for it. But I mean, like, yeah. Thank me later, guys. When KD gives us one title, thank me later.
Okay, so answer
playing with. Yeah, go ahead.
What team is OG gonna go to next then?
I just said it, Sarah. I said Brooklyn.
No. You're only saying that because of the Kevin Durant. You take that out.
It's gonna happen.
No.
Why would he want to play for a complicated franchise with complicated management up there in Brooklyn? That's a crazy prediction there.
He because he might get the best offensive role on the team. Who else is there? Ben, I don't show up Simmons. Who else is there?
Well,
I don't think he wants
imagine like imagine if he plays with Kyrie. Kyrie can't even play in Canada. Like
Kyrie's not
on his own.
He's not there, guys.
I meant if Kyrie stays with the Nets. If he can't be traded, like he can't play in Canada.
Kyrie
so OG
can't cross the border?
No.
He's not vaccinated.
He's not vaccinated.
He's not able to play. Yeah.
Actually?
I mean,
I'm so Americanized now that I don't even know the rules to get to Canada.
OG will be short-handed.
He's missing on Tim Hortons, Kyrie. Kyrie, you're missing on Timmy's. I'm sorry.
You're missing out on maple syrup, Kyrie.
Maple syrup.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, like
the Bulls. OG's gonna go to the Bulls.
Bulls look good. I mean, I can't deny it, guys. He looks good in the Bulls jersey. I know Sarah loves it. I know Sarah loves him in the Bulls jersey. He looks good. That little red and white. Hey, real quickly, NBA 2K23 Jordan trailer. Sarah, Chicago Bulls legend. Watch it. It's a minute long.
He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Yeah.
Okay.
The song's like "I fly." That's the words of the song on the trailer. It's so good. So good. I'll stop.
Keep singing, Tommy. I want to hear more.
That's the lyrics. I fly by Aurora. That's whatever. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Aurora, the legendary female singer.
Okay, so we've come to the conclusion he's coming to Chicago because I'm there. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's coming to Chicago.
Yeah.
KD's going to Chicago.
Yeah.
LeBron's going to Chicago. James Harden's going to Chicago. Kyrie.
Tommy, we have that really nice basketball court that's like up on the top of a building that has like all the see-through glass. Like, who wouldn't want to come there?
Oh, okay. Norbz, we got to visit Sarah one time. Oh, I gotta see this court.
No, it's really nice. It's a really nice court.
Someone's already loving Chicago more than Toronto, eh, Norbz?
Yeah, I you know what? Like, I've been to Chicago so many times, but I've never seen the Bean. I want to see the Bean.
Do you want a picture? See a picture?
Yeah,
I want the Chicago deep dish pizza. That's what I want.
No,
that's like the most unique like monument I've ever seen in my life. I want to see the Bean, man. Yes, that is the Bean. I love it. I want to go there.
Here's the view.
Oh my goodness, her new adopted home. Yeah, okay.
There you are. That's
Sarah.
OG's future home.
Final question before you sign us off: will you invite Norbz and I and buy the Bulls tickets for us?
I have to buy Bulls tickets.
Yeah.
Okay, they have student nights, so I can get us tickets on student nights.
Deal. And then Sarah won't be sitting with us. She'll be like, I don't know who these two bums are out.
No.
I'll sit somewhere else.
No.
I'm not gonna blame you. We're not gonna blame you.
She'll give us the nosebleeds and she'll sit right where the 100 level is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly what she's gonna do to us. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, great to have you back, Sarah. This was fun.
We missed you.
We missed you. You know, I just gotta say, the audience before, like Norbz, first time Norbz saw Sarah, Norbz like, "Hey, Sarah." First time saw over here. This is Norb's reaction. Hey, Norbz, Sarah's here. Hey, Sarah.
Stop.
I sounded that bad? Like, I don't know. It must have been the dinner that I ate. I had too much onion rings. Sorry.
Yeah, I had McDonald's.
You had McDonald's?
Oh, no.
You didn't have McDonald's.
We went out for dinner, yeah. Had some onion rings and chicken wings.
All right, we're going over the limit here, guys. Let's start science. So
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining Tea Time with Tommy. We had a pleasure talking about OG today. Have a great evening, and we will see you next time. And you'll probably see me too, so you better tune in.
And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe below to Tea Time with Tommy Raptors basketball, or else Tommy will be very sad. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe below.